story. Our second speaker, Jeff Vaught. Jeff Vaught.
Tim, your first speech. A lump in your throat, difficulty breathing. Your palms are sweaty. But enough about me, let's talk about your speech. So this was your icebreaker. A lot of icebreakers will go in chronological order, and yours was no different. You started with your family, you went into college, your career. What was different, and I thought was really interesting, is that you looked at it from a personality and psychology perspective. So it wasn't just a recount of all the facts of your life, and you told us a little bit about your family, but it wasn't legitimately a reflection, which was the title of your speech, A Life Reflection. I loved the fact that early on you threw in a little humor about the looking on YouTube and finding a figure skater from the 1978 Olympics, 1950 something Olympics. 1978 seems to have a common theme throughout the conference this year. Then as you went in and told us about your family and your college, there were some similarities to my life. I have two older siblings, two older brothers, and they're 5 and 6 years older than I am. So I'm the youngest by a significant margin. You have 4 older siblings, and as you said, you were almost an only child, and I think that it definitely influences you, and it changes the way that you're upbringing. And in my case, I felt like my oldest brother sometimes taught me all of the things that I needed to know. He taught me how to ride a bike, and he was always there. So it's I felt a connection with your story personally, in a way that you were molded by your older siblings. And then you went in and talked about your college years and your career, and how you aspired to be a leader. So I thought that was really great, the way you tied it all together. It was a life reflection. At the end, in the conclusion, you told us how you would aspire to be a leader. That's why you were here at Toastmasters, but you also wove it throughout the story. As you were in college, you took on some leadership positions. You were a student ambassador. And in your career at P&G, you were a researcher. That was great. One thing I thought you were a little light on was gestures. You did have some gestures at one point where you were talking about your research, and you were linking together products and technology, and you used some gestures, but there could have been more gestures. Your eye contact was fantastic throughout. Language was clear and articulate. Use of humor. Another thing, feel free to wander about the stage instead of staying right behind the podium. Tim, I enjoyed it. It was your icebreaker. I'm sure we have many more excellent speeches ahead of you.